Over the years, you've inspired us to make a lot of great drivers. But while we were making all these drivers for the present, we were also hard at work making the next generation of driver. Because where titanium ends, carbon begins.
The experience was fantastic. Would have liked to put some better scores together, obviously. My ball striking certainly didn't reflect the scores that I was putting together. It was primarily all around the greens, but yeah, fantastic course conditions. There was, minimal wind. There's not too many excuses for how well I was hitting it, but that's golf, and you can't really force it to go in the hole. So hopefully try again next year.
When we talked yesterday, you said how pro golf's kind of taken a bit of a back burner to real life, but 2 rounds out here with these guys, does it light that fire a little bit?
Yeah, certainly, and like I said, my ball striking was world class this week. I think I missed less than 5 fairways, and I believe I hit 31 or 32 out of 36 greens in regulation. So I had an infinite amount of opportunities to make the birdies and putts and stuff like that, and they just weren't falling for me. But I think distance wise, iron ball striking, wedge striking, it's all there.
Sure.
It's just on the greens for me. It was a little bit of a struggle, and that's the difference.
Yeah, I guess your first hole yesterday, I watched you, great tee shot, great approach, but then a 3-putt, right?
Exactly.
And that almost a microcosm, I guess, of a sign of maybe what was to come.
Yeah, and that was exactly what happened yesterday. I think I hit 16 or 17, right. Or no, I believe I hit 15 greens in regulation. I had 4 3-putts and 2 over. It didn't make enough birdies when I was hitting the green, so yeah, it was primarily one club for me, just the flat stick, and I didn't feel like I was hitting bad putts. It was purely just judgment and speed control and green reading and stuff like that, so at least I kind of know what to work on. But I was saying to my caddy Steve and some of these other guys that like Cade and Mark that we were playing with, and it doesn't matter how many rounds you have out here. We've never played to some of these pins, so it was just kind of a whole new learning experience out there on the greens, and I think I was just a little bit too respective of the conditions and stuff like that, expecting them to be a little bit more intense, and they weren't. So
you've played a lot of rounds, you've played in different tournaments, but just what was it like over these 2 rounds playing with that group you had, and obviously the following that was there because of Mark?
Yeah, it was certainly kind of a nice home event, obviously. Getting to sleep in the own bed rather than a hotel, and I could go to my familiar gym in the morning and warm up and stuff like that. The guys I was playing with, Cade and Mark, they're fantastic. Great Canadian boys to play with. Mark's just the salt of the earth guy. You'd never know that he's an NHL superstar if you didn't know any better. But yeah, it was just certainly a great experience, and something I'll never forget.
So as a guy that does teaching, what did you see from his game?
Yeah, certainly I would describe it as lots of potential in the tank. Definitely sacrificing some yards the way he hits it, but it's something that's quite common in all the lessons and teaching that I do. If he changed some of his swing positions and whatnot, he'd be a guy that'd easily be hitting it 40-50 past us if he was optimized.